Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have 3 new knives that were just released. They are El Primo versions of a previous knife that you all have seen on my channel. You love it. I know everyone's got one by now, but we're gonna check these out. We're gonna do it fast and it's all gonna start right now. The ones I'm gonna show you are not for the light of heart or the, or the light of pocketbook. Like if you like these, I think these are, they run in the 50s. They're an excellent button lock knife, the Pyrite, but whoa, and I mean, whoa, wait till you see this. Talk about some primo materials. They stepped it up a notch or two. This is the CJRB Pyrite limited edition in full dress. Would you look at it? Just look at it and all of its golden fleck carbon fiber inlayness. Oh my goodness. They definitely went up a few notches from the regular G10 version to this one. So all you folks that like the premium materials, you got it. You have titanium. And like I said, this is a button lock. And just a quick look, your button is flat. It is flush with the scales, which is very nice. Now your carbon fiber inlay, you could just barely feel the transition between the titanium handle and the carbon fiber. It does have a lanyard hole. It does not have a reversible clip, but you do have a titanium mill clip, which is very, very nice. And oh, would you believe it's S90V steel? Oh, mama. Now, I've done a couple other videos on the Pyrite, and I'll probably put a linky-doo up here or at the end of this short video where you can go check out some other versions of this bad boy. But this one has S90V steel, really nice finish, that stonewash finish. It has a comfortable choil up front you can use. It's a usable choil, gives you plenty of room for sharpening. It has caged ceramic ball bearings in the pivot. Very clean looking on both sides. There's not a lot I have to go over because I have a link where I tell you all of the specs, the weight, the length, and all that kind of stuff. The weight will be a little bit different on these, but not very much from the regular titanium version. It's very reverse flickable. The ergos on this knife, they're just fantastic. They can't get any better than they are right now. There are no sharp edges. You don't have a big pocket clip setting way far out from the scales or from the handles actually. These are solid titanium. They are not milled out or anything like that, but yet it is still a super lightweight pocket knife. And it is like the perfect size, the perfect blade. It is a great everyday carry knife. And if you like a little fancier everyday carry knife, this one is going to fit your fancy. Oh, it is super snappy. It has a nice click. It's very clickable. And the action on this one, if I'm aggressive, which I tend to be, if I'm not aggressive, the blade will come down and stay in the handles. But when I really swing it back, I'll get a bounce out. That's partially because I'm a little overexcited and I have to try to calm my nerves so I can show you these knives. But you can see that the action, when I calm myself down, it actually works very well. So I really do like this. It is a fantastic knife. I wish personally that the jimping was a little more aggressive, but for an everyday carry, maybe more of a gentlemanly carry because this is a fancier version, I think it is very, very nice. Let me show you the next version. This is another limited edition. Would you look at that? It's a blacked out titanium with, yeah, that's right. You can tell the Damascus blade if you're a big fan of Damascus blades. And let me give you a little look at this gold fleck. That looks so good on that midnight black in the background. It looks very nice. I cannot feel the transition of the carbon fiber to the titanium on this one. It was done very well. And look at that. That is a, whoo, boy, you get this out. Man, oh man, you ready to see this blade? Pow, right in the kisser. Check that out. Look at that. A little bit of Damascus going on. Mr. Fancy Pants. So if you're a fan of Damascus, they dip this in a etching solution, and once all the Damascus pattern starts coming out, then they take it out of the solution, and that's how they bring that out. And yes, I have looked at this up really close. I don't think you can see it right now, but I've looked at it under a microscope, and yes, there are many, many, many layers of steel in there. The action on this one is phenomenal. I mean, I don't think you could go wrong. I would be repeating myself, except for, I will say this one does seem to stay in the blade a little better. And it's probably because just anytime you get something on the blade and you can feel this just barely, I'll give you a little texture vision. You can feel that Damascus a little bit, and that's going to slow the blade down, which does give it a kind of a nice drop. It's a more controlled drop, so where I'm not getting to bounce out as much because I am aggressive when I close it. Now let me show you the third one. This first one, the thing you get the regular titanium look with the carbon fiber inlay. This one is the blacked out look, and then you have this one with, if you like the titanium scales, but you also like a little bit of Damascus action, you got the Damascus with the regular titanium scales. And if you want to see what that looks like next to the titanium that doesn't have Damascus, well, I have that right here. This will show you a little bit of the difference. And I've used this one also, but yeah, so that's a big part of this is if you like the Damascus or if you want a little bit of premium action going on with your handles, a little bit of that carbon fiber going on. And except for this model here, this one runs 179, this one runs 119, and then this one runs 199 for the S90V, baby. But they have a bunch of different versions of the CJRB Pyrite. I don't even know how many colors they have going on right now, but I will have a link if you want to support the channel and you're going to go check them out. Go through the link in the top of the comments or in the description of this video. And by the way, if you like knife content, you might want to subscribe because I'm always keeping you up to date on new knives that have been released and EDC gear and sharpening equipment. That's been one recent, and there may or may not be one coming up soon. So there's the new premium versions of the CJRB Pyrite. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Tell me what you think about it. Do you have any opinions on them at all? And if not, tell me what you had for breakfast. But go watch this video. You could go there and see some of the other versions and you'll enjoy that. But until I see you in the live or the chats or the Hive stream on Friday nights, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.